But three straight is just it's surreal, and I will never forget 2021, my first year with Adam Stevens. Kyle Larson won three straight, and me and Adam got off to a rocky patch, a rocky start, and we're sitting in his office there at JGR, and he looked at me and he said, "We can do this." He said, "I've won three straight sitting in these exact same two chairs talking about him and Kyle Busch," and I said, "I know that we can do it." And it took a while to get here, but we finally did it, and I'm just so proud. I'm so proud of all of the mechanics, the engineers, the Adam, the pit crew members, everybody on this 20 car. And what you're seeing is everybody pulling the rope in the same direction, everybody doing their job to the best of their abilities. And this is what I knew could come out of this team. And I will say it came from Adam. Like, I didn't know what was capable of this team, but Adam knew what was capable of this team. And we're finally starting to see the fruit of it.
I know you said it's a team effort to go three in a row, but for you personally, what can you attribute to your recent success?
Man, I'm just a small part of it, and whenever the last couple of years, we've been close. Like everyone on our team could feel this. We could feel this, but it was just like fighting against the current, and just something would not work and take us out of contention. And but we were close, and I don't. It's not about me. It's about everybody on our team, and so I haven't changed as a driver. I'm the same driver that I was back in 2021. It's just the team is working together right now, and that's what it's all about.
Bob Parkhurst, Fox Sports. How do you go from not winning 19 straight races to winning three in a row?
Well, we should have won a lot in that 19, but we didn't win any, and it was just, bad fortune, some lack of execution, and we had the performance in our team, and it drove me nuts that everyone kept talking about that JGR hadn't won since June. JGR hadn't won since June. I'm like, oh my gosh, it was true, but the performance had been there. It was just getting everything to line up, and now we're clicking, and it was just really amazing to be able to be alongside my JGR teammate, racing for the win, and that's the way it should be.
So how do you keep things clicking and not fall into what happened last year?
Well, I don't know. I've never been on this side of it before, so I can promise you this: that everybody's grinning ear to ear and just trying to ride the wave. And I've raced long enough, not in the Cup Series, but throughout my life, that I know it comes in waves. And there are times where it just feels like you can't do anything right, and there are times where you just can't do anything wrong. And we're on that side of it right now. I'm just gonna keep living, riding it out as long as we can. We got a great opportunity ahead of us next week, going to Las Vegas, and this part of the schedule it lines up really good for me. And it started off scary with Daytona, Atlanta back to back, and we survived. Well, we didn't really technically survive Daytona, but we survived Atlanta, and now we're getting into the bread and butter of what we are good at. And I'm glad that we could execute and have a nice solid day here at Phoenix.
It's hard to do. It's really hard to do, to put yourself in position to win three races in this day and age. And if you think about it too, we were in position to win the Daytona 500, leading that outside lane with 4 or 5 laps to go when we got turned. But so we've had 4 races this year. We've put ourselves in position in all 4 and managed to win 3, which is a pretty remarkable batting average, and something that will be hard to maintain, I believe.
Did you or Christopher notice any balance shifts between the red and the yellow tires? And if so, how did you kind of manage going back and forth on that?
There's definitely a balance shift, partly because they're quicker and it puts more load on the car, and it's a different tire. I think we see that it tightens up quite a bit. And we've had the benefit of being on this option tire more than once now. So we kind of have an offset built in that we try to maintain. And I think we're honing in on it. We probably missed it a tiny bit today and could have been a little bit better, especially on that first set of option tires, but the caution came pretty early. I think we only ended up with 21 or 2 laps on them. And then later in the race when we had them on, we were quite a bit better. So it's a little bit different every time, and every time we run them, we get a little bit smarter.
It means a lot to all of us. At our race team, we pride ourselves on everybody working together at the shop. All 4 teams work together. But this is rare right here. What we're experiencing is something special, and I want to enjoy it. To have a car win 3 and then to have Denny there. Other 2 cars, it's kind of amazing when you go to the racetrack, you can win a race and still have 2 of your cars that you're down with what happened. But I just think for us, our sponsor, for instance, Reesers was on that car today. I got a chance to call Mark Reeser from the Winner's Circle. And so those kind of things are what our sport's all about. They're more than sponsors, they're partners. I just appreciate them. And obviously you got Toyota is a great partner. It takes a lot to get all this put together. And I'd say right now with the 20, and I think we're experiencing something like I said, is special, and I know I want to enjoy it.